How you doing, folks? I learned how to do something a few years ago. I don't know what the hell happened, but a guy online I was talking to, I don't know 100% what he is or who he is or what, but he sent me an email once with this address that you're seeing here, educateyourself.org, and said to look up cloud burning. I said, okay, look up cloud burning. So we have to look for Trevor Constable right there, right? Trevor Constable. This guy's a fucking genius. Just like me. He used cameras to find out what's going on in the sky. And guess what? He found out. And guess what? I found out. Same way. You have to use, ladies and gentlemen, a variety of cameras when you're trying to photograph things that can't be seen. Ask this guy. This guy's a fucking genius. Anyway, the visual ray. You see that right there, eh? The visual ray. There you go. Evaporating clouds employing eyesight and intent alone. Do you realize how important this is to your day-to-day life? It's unfucking real. I'll prove to you, well, you'll have to put my voice through a polygraph because I'm not going to prove to you at the moment. But a few years ago, in the middle of February, I was standing outside a window at my friend's house. He was at work. He gave me his Wi-Fi address, and I used his Wi-Fi from outside. It was freezing cold. The wind was blowing like mad, and the cloud cover was complete. There was no gaps. Gray, gray, gray. And I was freezing. And I said, okay, look, I either go home or I try what this gentleman said to do. Very easy. Took me maybe less than a minute. And it didn't work. It didn't seem to work, right? Now, I'm freezing, and the wind is blowing like fucking crazy. I'm outside in the middle of February in Ontario. That's cold. Wind is howling. I look up to the clouds just above my head. Actually, I'll tell you how this worked, ladies and gentlemen. I looked up, and I tried to determine where the sun was. With that in mind, I attempted to burn a hole in the clouds between my eyes and the sun so that I could get warmed up. I attempted it. It didn't seem to work. I turned my head, and 10 seconds later, there was sunshine coming down on my head. There was a hole in the cloud above my head between me and the sun, and it stayed there. If you're running my voice through a polygraph, you'll know that I just told the truth. This works, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't think you have a role to play in the weather and everything else that's around you, you're mistaken. You are the manager of the weather. You can make it cloudy. You can make it sunny. And you can certainly make it windy. This is so easy. It's unfucking real. It's so easy. It's so fucking easy. I can't believe I actually think. I'm still stunned about this. I've tried this 40 times, and I won. Pardon me. Less than 40 times, 38 times, and it worked every time. Now that's 100% success rate. If you don't think it works, disregard this video. If you want to try, then read below. Let me repeat. U.S. Air Force has been poisoning the skies of North America and all of the citizens living under these skies for 9 continuous years. And the entire gamut of corporate media, the Bush administration, the judicial branch, legislative branch, and state governors, state legislators, and municipal legislators will ever mention one word about it. Correct. Have you heard about ozone lately? No. You better start studying ozone. Ozone will fucking kill you, man, and it doesn't take very long. It takes only 3 gulps of concentrated ozone and you're a dead duck. You'll fall to the ground. You can't breathe. It's like being submerged in water. It's the same fucking feeling. I almost drowned once, and I almost died once from ozone poisoning, standing on the sidewalk. Twice that happened. You know what happened in Southern Ontario in 2015 would fuck you up. There were people literally on the sidewalk that day on 9/11/2015, walking down the sidewalk, bawling their eyes out. I knew exactly what was going on in that fucking woman's head. I approached her and I said, "Why are you crying?" She said, "The ground's shaking." And I said, "You're right. Let's get to the bottom of it." So that led me to this guy. It led me to Pennsylvania. It led me to Texas. It led me to the military, Canadian military. It led me to the American military. It led me to the United States Air Force. Field McConnell and David Andrew Christensen, two of the bravest cocksuckers on this fucking planet. If you think you can come close to these guys with your bravado, think again. These guys are fucking supreme. Canadian military is top of the fucking line, by the way. At least they're gentlemen, for God's sakes. The visual array. I picked a cloud that was over a tree, hoping you would see the same tree throughout the demonstration, but it was fairly windy that day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a testimony of what you are capable of. If you don't think you can change the scenery above your head, you're mistaken. Why do people have rain dances? Why do people have sun dances? Because they need the sun, and it works. If you don't think it works, that's too bad. Join me. Come and see how this works. I'll show you step by step what to do and the right frame of mind to be in before you attempt it. This works every fucking time, not once. Notice the purple artifact to the immediate right of the demo cloud. This is the way life is, ladies and gentlemen. The sky is a fucking strange animal. It's fucked up. I've got pictures of manta rays stuck to trees in my backyard. Manta rays. They're red. They're translucent. You can see through them. And they have 4 holes going down each side of their spine that you can see right through. I swear, I've got the photograph. I'll show you the goddamn thing. Listen, there's a good indicator of what you're looking at is true or not true. When I put up a photograph on Google Plus, or on Google Photos, if I put up a photograph and it gets banned, that's my indicator. It's very simple. I know what I'm looking at. They know what they're looking at. Very simple. The only way to find this out it really works, go out and try it yourself. Once you prove to yourself that you can do it, then show some kids how to do it. Kids will go bananas with this one and will spread the word faster than any article I may post or anecdote you may repeat. Of course, you must use a real cloud for your demonstration. Trying to evaporate chemical clouds with the visual array won't work because chemical clouds are not merely composed of water vapor, but rather are laden with particulate matter, jet fuel, toxins, orgasms, and, however, many people have discovered that using focused intent to dissolve chemtrails will bring results. I've done it. I know. This is my testimony. Do not disregard this. If you don't like my voice, get somebody else to listen to the video and tell you how to do it. Truthfully, that's how you do it. If you don't want to hear my fucking voice, then ask somebody else to read it. Ask somebody else to show you. And you will be blown away when you find out what you're capable of, ladies and gentlemen. You don't necessarily have to have a convoy. You want it sunny? Make it sunny. It's very easy. Can you imagine? I've already told you my testimony of how I put a hole in the clouds between myself and the sun. I told you that already. Could you imagine if 50,000 people did that at the same time? You, ladies and gentlemen, hold the key to all the changes that happen on this planet. And it's all you. All of it.